Hello everyone. So imagine that you have a child who goes to or is enrolled into a private or a public school that requires uniforms. And they are laughed at because of that. And because they couldn't afford it, or because their rival school actually knows that they're from that school. And I do not think it's right for schools to require uniforms, especially public schools. So students can have their own identity and know themselves quicker with not being able to or not having to wear uniforms at schools. And most of the students wear them to express them, or wear their own outfits to express themselves and in a harmless manner or matter. And then some advantages of uniforms from a website was creating a sense of unity. They take away the need to create so many policies related to dress code. For example, the 3 inches, like the tank tops, and then the shorts, like the fingertips. And then it also has a safer school environment by knowing who is supposed to be there and who is not, like knowing who the intruder is, if there is one. And then it also takes away social segregation. But a refutation of that is, like, yes, there may be a way that can happen, but also it's not just the jocks who are jocks because of the way they dress. It's because they do sports, and the nerds and the geeks. They're intelligent. It's not just by the way they dress. And then they also have less time and energy by choosing what they want to wear, and then it also promotes school spirit. And then some disadvantages of having the school uniforms is they take away your individuality and freedom of expression, which is actually stated in the First Amendment for the United States. And then it's an additional cost. And then because of the cost, it's an additional stress to the students and the parents. And then it can cause discomfort by allergies to the fabric, or it doesn't fit very well. And then it can also cause outside bullying that I mentioned before from a rival school. And then it could also possibly hinder a child's decision making and not have them really be able to be ready for the outside world because they haven't really made a decision. And then the percentage of public schools requiring uniforms has increased from 12% in 1999 to 2000 to 20% in 2017 to 2018. And then a few years ago, I ended up watching a movie which was Legally Blonde, which there were 2 twins, Annie and Izzy, who went to a private school that had uniforms. And with those uniforms, you had to have like a jacket and then a skirt for the girls. But they loved the color pink, like hot pink and then light pink as well. But it didn't really say that you couldn't have like leggings under it. So they included the pink. And so they were able to get around the policy of having the uniform. And then to close off, after hearing both sides of why you should and why you shouldn't have uniforms in schools, there is more harmful effects than good. So overall, do not have public schools requiring school uniforms for your children. And that is all.